Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back, another Paul Massive video, and we finally got Hilbert Samurott expanded after a very long time after he first released back really near the release of the actual game, right? So anyways, yeah, let's check him out. He does have some really nice nodes in his grid. I got Vigilance, which is nice, right? Although again, I'm not a huge fan of him tanking. I do think he's like a bit more similar to, I guess, like Spreen, although Spreen is also, that's not terrible as a tank. And like Hilbert's not terrible as a tank either. But I do think it's better running him like as an off tank instead of like a main tank, because his defenses are actually not bad. His HP is not bad. He has Vigilance. He just doesn't have any heals, which modern day tanks, if you don't have any heals, it's just hard to stay alive, right? You got Crit Squad too, which is fantastic. You could max out your physical attack and crit in 2 turns, right? Also got Shielded Squad, which give you a bit of defense for your team as well. I am running Endurance because I am trying to run him as a main tank, see how that goes, right? Oh, well, Phoebe's the other one that's really similar, right? In terms of, you know, their tank capabilities and buffing, right? All that stuff. Yeah, you also got really nice stuff with like Defense Crush over here with Aquatail. And then Aggravation on Waterfall. Like, you just got really nice stuff. Unfortunately, you don't have enough energy to pick up everything, but you do have like a lot of really fun stuff here. So anyways, let's go ahead and try him out in the full first battle over here, right? If I could find it. There we go. So as a speed buffer, my favorite thing about speed buffers is the ability to facilitate, you know, dual striker team comps. Although I did try this in Master Mode with the 4-gauge limit, unfortunately did not go well. Definitely did not go as well as when I ran the same team with Singsu Blue, because Singsu Blue also gives you move gauge acceleration on top of speed buffs, right? Even though Singsu Blue has like lower base speed, right? Hilbert's so much faster, but the move gauge acceleration really helps piece this team together, which is a really nice team because you got 2 steel types with Steel Striker. You know, that gives you, you know, almost 100 extra, you know, stat buffs with the gear as well, right? It should work without the gauge restriction, which is why we're going to try it out in the full first battle, but maybe not so much with the gauge restriction, right? But anyways, regardless, let's hop into this and see how this goes. Alright. So, again, great thing about Hilbert. Buffs very fast. Among some of the quickest in the game, right? To get your offensive buffs out there. So we're going to do just that. Alright, get that in. And this, as you can see, defense +1, crit +2, attack plus, I don't know, 3, I think it was, right? Really great stuff there. Can we get a... No, we cannot, unfortunately. Alright, let's get some speed here for our team. Again, more defenses. Always nice to have. Let's player off over here. Ironhead, that should be enough to finish off. I'd say the Reuniclus after our sync, maybe? Hopefully. Dragon Pulse, oh, that's special. We did get MP Refresh on X Speed All, which is really nice, obviously. Probably should have went with Train Move for the guaranteed crit, but oh well. It's too late for that. Unfortunately, we won't have enough gauges for a Bullet Punch. This is not Hilbert's fault, by the way. It's just we queued up a 4-gauge move. We just don't have enough for another 3-gauge move. Alright, healed up recuperation here. Beam Blade, speed all over here. One more and then we can max out our speed, which is really nice. Got another MP refresh, not that we need it. But it's cool to see that happening because again, it is an MP refresh 2, which is not fun. Obviously would have been much better if it was MP refresh 3, but we did get it twice, so I ain't complaining about that right now. Okay, maxed out our speed as well. Behemoth Blade. It's not enough to finish it off. However, we did get the move gauge refreshes, and Iron Head should be enough there. Good Bullet Punch over here. Hopefully, this is enough to finish the opponent off here. So our sync move could actually hit the next unit. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. So let me just queue up an extra Behemoth Blade here, so we get that, right? Alright, here comes the sync move. Hopefully that finishes off the Mismagus over there as well. Damn, that's a lot of random stat buffs. Well, good for Dusknoir, I guess. Alright, let's get this one in. Hopefully it's enough to finish on the Miss Magius. No crits, damn. Wow, that's tough. It did finish on Miss Magius, so, you know. That's good, regardless. Alright. Even without aggravation, I mean, it's still nice that Waterfall could flinch every now and then. Not that we flinched yet. But it does have the pause. Hey, we flinched with Ironhead, though. Alright, running, again, running Hilbert with Steven is really, really fun because of the, especially if you, like, pick up, like, aggravation in his grid. On a stage where you could more reliably do that, right? That's actually pretty nice. Okay, can we get the Ironhead in here? Actually, you know what? Let me get that in so we could get the guaranteed crit on our sync move. Being Blade over here, and after they sync, it's gonna get you know, get a bit of a buff, right? Our Behemoth Blade. Okay. Hopefully we'll survive. That's a physical sync. Should be fine, right? The extra, again, defensive buffs are nice. Right? Especially in that case scenario. Guaranteed crit, endurance. Hilbert Waterfall can get another flinch here. Oh, come on, Hilbert. Show up for the camera. For flinch. We should be fine there as well. Okay. Yeah, that was relatively smooth. Much better than when I was trying him off camera with, like, Master Mode. But there we go. Voila. Again, Hilbert. Very, very great buffs. Although I do have to be honest, so far I'm not really feeling him running dual strikers. It has, like, I even tried, like, some really, really fast strikers, and it really wasn't doing too good, unfortunately. I think he might just be better running, like, more dedicated solo striker comps with, like, maybe like a better tank or like some other support that could help your whole team's survivability a bit. Maybe even help out with the gauges, right? If you're running like another unit with like a low 1 gauge, 2 gauge move, a move gauge refresh, stuff like that, right? That might help a bit better, but again, it fixes a lot of units, right? You know, stuff like Hilda for Alligator, N, right? N's a big one. You know what? We could actually try out a full Unova team in the future, right? With like Hilbert, N, and I don't know, some other Unova character that probably, you know, needs oh, Iris, right? We could do that against a Dragon Week Lance, or if that doesn't work, again, maybe it's full first battle or whatever. So anyways, again, that's what I hope you guys enjoy. Let me guys think in the comments down below. Like, enjoy this video, subscribe to my channel for some more Poe Masters content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.